You're listening to Life and Shyt. I'm Danielle Walker.
And I'm Tommy Walker.
Join us as we talk about our journey overcoming fears, boundaries, marriage, family, lifestyle, business, and whatever other shit you can think of.
We're individuals that came together to create one unit with one mind and one goal.
Hey, baby.
What up?
How are you?
I am outstanding.
Outstanding. All right, baby. Outstanding. Makes me want to sing. Makes me want to shout. Sorry.
Don't sing. Don't sing.
You always tell me that.
No, I tell you don't rap.
Oh, and don't sing, though. You do.
Yeah, sometimes don't sing.
Oh, that's funny.
But don't ever rap.
Yeah, you know my rapping is good. I don't even know why you be hating on the rap, though.
I don't
it's
hate on it.
So good. It's
terrible.
so good. Like, the kids love it. Anyways, that's a whole other episode again.
Let's talk about why you got on Lakers gear like they just won a championship.
I know you're not talking when you wear Yankee gear all year, the Yankees is hot only because of New York. It's not because they win.
Couple reasons.
Well, they win. They are winners,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
we are winners as well.
Yeah.
So.
But the Yankee hat is a Yankee hat, right? You wear a Yankee hat all the time. It goes with every outfit. You have a Lakers hat and jersey on, like they just won the championship. Golden State just won.
I would wear this. Come on, I love the Lakers.
You look good.
Thank you. And
look very
I
good.
got Laker socks. I don't have them on, but I do have Laker socks. So thank you, baby.
Yeah, but you repping like Lakers just won. And it's not even basketball season. I hope they made a good pick in the draft. I didn't see the draft, but
So do you only wear your team during the season, and then if they won?
typically I only wear baseball hats during baseball season. Like I don't
You
wear
wear
baseball hats all the
hats the whole year. You wear your Yankee hat.
Maybe.
Oh,
That's because my Knicks hat, like it looks weird when you wear a Knicks hat.
oh, baby, I got a question for you.
Hit me.
What are you attracted to?
What am I attracted to? That's a loaded question. I'm attracted to you.
I mean, nothing else, of course.
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't like none of that
I
shit.
don't like nothing. I don't see no evil, hear no evil.
Have you ever thought of attraction in different levels?
Yeah,
Different
1,000%.
ways of attraction. I never really thought, like, until we started talking about it, like, okay, so yeah, because sexual attraction is always the first one that comes, right?
Yep.
And what is sexual attraction to you?
Sexual attraction is anything that turns you on sexually.
Yes. Right.
But I am attracted to a lot of different things. But I found that the things that I'm most attracted to is things that have feminine energy.
I apologize.
inside
I didn't
of
let
it.
you answer the question.
Yeah, no, that's what it is. Yeah. So anything that has feminine energy, I find very attractive, and it could be anything from a house. Right, because if you think about it, a home usually has feminine energy, and that's why they kind of say the wife picks the house. Like, well, I used to be a real estate agent, so that's, I know that world, and that's pretty much how it goes. So you show the wife the kitchen, she falls in love with it, then you buy the house. Car has feminine energy.
Yeah, that's like aesthetic attraction. We'll talk about.
Yeah, so those are the things that I'm
But
mostly
the feminine
attracted to.
energy is like, you're like, okay, this
I guess
is
that's
sexy.
a little deeper level too.
That is real deep. I like that. It's like, it makes a lot of sense too. It's like, oh my gosh, my husband.
You silly.
But let's talk more about sexual attraction, right? So sexual attraction is when you desire sexual content, right? What would you say is sexual attraction? What does that mean to you?
Shit, you want me to be honest?
Yeah.
When I wake up in the morning, I look at you. When I go to sleep at night, and I look at you. When you wear non-Lakers outfits, when you don't have all Lakers gear on, I'm like, yo, my wife is off the chain.
That's like showing me sexual interest.
Yeah.
And that makes sense then.
So I mean, when you're
Thank
attracted
you,
to somebody,
baby.
you take interest into them, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, an attraction is into someone or something, right? So from a sexual attraction, I mean, it's vast, man. Like you have a sexual attraction to somebody and not even be in a relationship with them, or have, you might not even know them. It might be somebody walking down the street and they might have a particular smell and it turns you on. You know what I mean? There's a lot of different things that will kind of spark
Make that sexuality kind of.
Exactly.
Now, you made a good point. And what is the definition of attraction?
Yeah, being interested in something or someone, right?
Okay.
And we could talk about this because it's what does attraction feel like, right? So when you talk about sexual attraction, the feeling is sexual, right? So then what does attraction feel like by itself? And all it is when the chemicals inside your body just start being active.
When you lead me to the next kind of attraction that I would like to bring up, which is physical attraction, right? Physical attraction is like when you have that little chemistry. I'm sure if you've never felt it before, then hopefully you will feel it in your life. And it's when you're in the room with someone and it's like all of a sudden you kind of feel that heat. You kind of feel that like, I would fuck the shit out this person.
That sounds like sexual attraction still, though.
No, but it's physical, right? Because it's just, I don't know. It's just something about that person. It's the science of it. It's like our hormones kind of like, and that's physical though, right?
Yeah. So I could see physical and sexual kind of being in the same wheelhouse, right? It's because the way your eyes are slanted, that's, that turns me on.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna say, hey, you really got some nice eyes and I'm attracted to you. Like that probably wouldn't be a conversation.
So you know what? Yeah, you're right. And that is more physical attraction. Physical is more when you are like, you appreciate someone's like beauty or their appearance. Exactly. Yeah. But then there's also that science inside of the physicalness.
Because even like something outside of the sexual and physical part, if, you were in an art gallery and you see a piece that you're attracted to, music you could be attracted to, like whatever.
And that beautifully leads me into the next one, which is aesthetic attraction, right?
Yeah.
So that's when you have an appreciation for beauty or appearance with no romantic or sexual attraction to it, right? It's like, yeah, I mean, and then there's those things, and that'll be another podcast. But, it's like, I love the car, right? And I'm very attracted to the car. Like, that car's sexy. That's why you can say words like that, right? But I don't want to have sex with the car, right? But that's why I said there's people that have those kind of things that they do, and we'll talk about that on the podcast.
So
But, that means you're not romantically in love with the damn car, but it's sexy, right?
Yeah, no, so when the attraction comes in and what it feels like, it's basically, when the oxytocin and the dopamine's kicking, right? And that is what makes it feel euphoric, right? So that's what the feeling of attraction is. So if you're in a room with somebody, and it could be like just getting to know somebody as a friend, right? It's like if you go to a networking event and it's like, yo, we in the building together, we have a conversation, all of a sudden it's like, yo, did we just become friends?
Yeah.
It's like we're attracted to each other now.
Yeah. And that could be because of intellectual. You're rolling right back into them. That's pretty cool. Intellectual attraction, right? I mean, if you're talking to someone in a networking event and you guys are vibing and it's like the conversation is flowing, it's like, hey, I like you, like you must like me too because we've been talking for a while, It's like, and you're smart and I appreciate that. And so we can have deep conversations. It's like I'm intellectually attracted to you.
So let's go back to when you asked me the question, what am I attracted to? And of course I said you, right?
Right, I love you.
Ain't nobody trying to get in trouble around here.
You ain't gonna get in no trouble. Stop it.
But when it comes down to like in reality, I mean, no, you're right. Nobody will get in trouble. But people, the way people feel about it though, right? Like, could you be honest with someone saying, hey, I'm attracted to this, I'm attracted to this other human being, or I'm attracted to these things. And is there a limit to what you're attracted to, right?
That's good.
Like once you get married, I'm only attracted to my spouse or my significant other, my domestic partner, like whoever it is. Right. I'm only attracted to you. That's bullshit.
Yeah. Like, the saying I will say, like you don't feel nothing, not even a wiggle, not even a wiggle. Really, she ain't making you feel nothing.
Yeah, like, come on.
Like she's hot. Come on.
There's billions of people on earth.
Yes. So you can be attracted, right? You don't have to act on it though. That's a whole nother thing then, right?
Okay.
So you saying that you're attracted to feminine energy, like I know that about you, before we even got together, when we were in church, you were very, very complimentary to every single woman, oh, you're looking good. Oh, I see you got this. Oh, you got that. I'm like, oh, he is in every woman's ass. That's all.
Damn, son. That's what you thought of me?
No, that's not. No, that's not what I thought of you. No, but you were though. You know, you were not in every girl's ass, but you were you were very complimentary. That's just the way that you were.
Because it's deserved. Like it is deserved without strings attached.
Right, and it was so it yeah. But intellectual attraction.
Got to be on some smart shit.
Yeah, but just have deep conversations. Like I love art or debates. If we get a topic,
never let your wife trick you into an argument being a debate, because it is not a debate. It is an argument. But okay, because I'm not a debater.
But I love to not go back and forth, but I love to have deep conversations with you and I where we both intelligently like ride our points out to the end,
like,
you know?
Like last night. Like last night we had a conversation.
What was that?
And we was outside in the backyard. And we was going back and forth. And then we went way south. And I was like, all right, let's bring it back.
Oh, not last night, but the night. Oh, Saturday night.
No, we was at the house with your sister.
Yeah.
That was last night.
Oh.
That was
oh.
After the fireworks.
Yeah. Okay.
See?
Why are you going there? I'm like, I was almost forgot we was on the podcast. I was like, what? Like, I just start talking to you like, wait.
What's the difference between attraction and obsession? Like, is there a balance? Because if I'm attracted to cars. I have 15 cars. Is that
Now
an
you're
obsession,
obsessed.
or
Yeah.
am I just attracted to fine
It's
cars?
like too much is too much, right? Like, are you like looking at cars all day on your phone, and you know, like that's kind of obsessive. Like that's just too much, right? Yeah.
And that's when it gets weird, right? So if you're attracted, it's not a problem being attracted to something, right? But then
have a healthy attraction.
Exactly. When you start crossing boundaries.
Well, and that's like I said, when the shows that I've seen before, it's like when the people are addicted to their cars, or not addicted, but sexually attracted to their cars, and they have sex with their cars. And it's like, oh, that's different, you know, but that really happened. So that's like a kind of went to the other level, right? So that's like being aesthetically attracted to a car, like you say, the car is sexy, and then going to obsessed is like actually having sex with the car, or in the car, or like having sex in the leather. You know what I mean? Like being turned on by the leather in the car. That's a little too much.
Yeah, that's I wouldn't call it too much. That's called judgment.
Oh, sorry. It's not a little too much. It's just different, right?
Exactly.
I think it would be considered obsessed. No?
Maybe.
Not not judging, but I'm just saying you went all the way to the fullest. What about emotional attraction? What is emotional attraction to you?
I have no idea, because my emotions don't run like that. You got to explain that one to me. What is
it? It's when you're attracted to somebody's mind and soul. Right? It's when
mind and soul. So that's intellectual and sexual put together, called emotional.
I don't know if it's sexual, right? It's like when you could spend a lot of time together. It doesn't have to be sexual time, but you spend a lot of time together. You have long conversations. You can go on long walks together.
Okay.
You feel comfortable. You know what I mean?
So you
something
can do that
about
with
that.
anybody then.
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
Not anyone, because there's not.
No, I mean,
then you're not going to be emotionally.
No,
No,
like, you can be friends.
no,
Like
which is like aesthetic.
Me and my homies take long walks on the beach.
Yeah, it's just like intelligence, like, you know, intellectual attraction. You know, it's like that could be anyone. It doesn't just have to be a woman, like you said. It's like when you meet with your friend or at a networking event or whatever, right? So yeah, you don't have to be.
I don't think I've ever thought about my emotional attraction to anybody, but if I had to dig, it's like, all right, who can I take a long walk with? Not a lot of people, but you know, the weekend, like I got this big thing about doing weekend trips or vacations, not even weekend trips, but like vacations for a week with groups of people.
Oh boy.
And it's like, who do I want to spend a whole week with every day other than my wife? On purpose.
So say other than me.
Yeah, on purpose. So I would have to have an emotional attraction to that person.
Yeah,
to be able
that
to do
makes
that.
sense. That makes sense. And
it made me think
because
about it a little different.
Yes, and because you're very emotionally detached, it just doesn't work for you. It's just not your thing. You're like,
You say emotionally
makes sense.
detached, like I just diagnosed you with emotional detachation. No,
You said it.
Yeah.
What did you say at first? I said, what? How would you describe emotional attraction?
of it.
And you're like, I don't know because I don't have emotions, right? Is that what you said?
I just said I'm not emotional.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So.
My energy don't move emotion like that. Totally understand. So when you think of attraction, right, and making light of it, it's not about feeling weird about what you're attracted to.
No, not
right?
at all.
And
not
it's all about understanding how attraction comes about. So we talked about the different types of attraction, right? So you have intellectual, physical, sexual, emotional.
We didn't.
Is there another one?
We didn't talk about romantic.
Romantic. That sounds like sexual.
No. Romantic is just the desire for romantic contact. The desire. So you're not. No, I don't want to point fingers. It's not like you're not romantic. I'm not trying to say that, but you were not. I know. I apologize. It's not. I'm not saying you're not romantic, but you were not in the beginning, and now you've gone to more like the roses and like our amazing I love you days. That's romantic, right? So I feel like you were romantically attracted to me in the beginning, and that kind of faded away. Like maybe that was like a fresh, but no, like I mean I love you do stuff now.
My romance is different. my romance is much different.
Yeah, it is.
It's all about time and energy.
Yeah.
So that's the only difference. But romantic attraction is that sounds like some Valentine's Day. The United States is trying to sell you on some shit. Like, it sounds like propaganda. I don't know if I could settle with that being a real attraction.
It's like you want to interact with someone like romantically, like I want to have let's have a candlelight dinner tonight, like
With
that's romantic. No expectations. Like
that
just or I mean, why?
Bullshit.
No, that's only men who want the damn, like, how DL Hughley said, oh, if you order on that side of the menu. Yeah, like
exactly.
That,
1,000%.
then somebody in your house is having sex with me. Like, what? No, I don't want to have sex. I just want to have a romantic evening.
So when you did a romantic evening for me, like when you did the bubble bath, the flowers,
roses all the way up into the bath.
You went to the store, got the lobster, like the whole 9 yards.
I went to the restaurant.
Yeah, you ain't want nothing in return.
No,
get the fuck out of here,
babe. I did not want nothing in return.
Nothing in return. I could have went to sleep and you'd have been okay.
I would have been fine, to be honest. I was exhausted from doing a whole deal. Like, I don't know. Like, women don't need that. Like in the morning, I think it would have been like great, but I think that you were more anticipating something.
I was like, yo, she kind of went the whole 9 yards. She's expecting some romantic attraction.
I know you thought I was expecting some sexual attraction
after the romance.
Yes, it's like that's the thing, right? So there's a romantic attraction, and then there's the sexual attraction. It's two different things. It's like. It's the reason why women can go and have dinner, totally go and have a whole nice, good ass time with a man, or be emotionally attached and go have a long walk with the man, and then the man at the end be like, damn, that felt good. I'm sexually attracted to you too. Yeah. And she's like, no. Because I am only emotionally attracted to you, and that felt good, and it felt good to you too, but you took it to the next level, and I'm sorry it's not there.
So I'm glad we're outlining the different types of attraction so you don't cross paths, right?
Yeah.
So you don't, whatever you thinking about it, when you're out with the significant other, it don't matter who you are. It could be on either side, right?
Right.
So as long as you understand that I just came out on this just to have a good time, and yes, I am attracted to you in one of these 5 categories, but it ain't that one.
Not that one. not the so one where we do things.
You just
afterwards.
better realize what category you falling into when it comes to the attraction side.
Yeah, ask questions, huh?
Yeah. Well, shit. And the only way you could ask questions is based on these 5 things, right? So this is what causes attraction. It's physical proximity. There's familiarity and and then similarity and reciprocity.
So how close I am to you.
Yep.
How similar we are, like the things that we have in common.
Exactly.
And then what was the other one?
And then reciprocity.
Reciprocity is
so I want to return.
How much I want to give back to what, like how you give to me, right? And there was
and then physical and then familiarity.
And then familiar is like, I want to be with someone who I'm familiar with, right? Because that just feels good.
Like we're both farmers, so
yeah. It's familiar. Like we talk the same. It just feels the same. It feels good.
We're from the same neighborhood. We're from the same culture.
Or we're the same race. Sometimes even that makes sense. Or we drink the same thing. Or like we're all vegan, so
we all vegan. We both drink
we all
red
got
wine.
out of jail, or we all did this. It's true. We all quit drinking.
So those are the things. Those are the things that create attraction, right?
Okay,
so no matter who you are, no matter like it could be just male, female, male, female. That's what creates the attraction. And once you have an understanding of like, oh, why am I attracted to this person? Oh, we have same things in common. Or oh, he reminds me of the homie that I grew up with, or she reminds me of the woman of my dreams. Whatever the case may be. So once you understand what is it that is attracting me to that person, and then it's where in the attraction image. Is it physical? Is it sexual? Is it emotional? Is it intellectual? I love the way they talk. We're both MRI technologists. So now we relate intellectually, and it's also familiar.
Yes.
So there's a lot of different areas that attraction can cross. Just don't get crossed in the wrong ones.
Yeah, don't think one is the other, or don't think because one attraction is like hot and popping that the other one's like popping the same. Exactly. No, it's like no.
You get misconstrued.
And then you could have an attraction to one person with a couple of things and not all of them, and it's like, hey, and I think when you get married, you have probably an attraction to more than probably all 5 of them. And that's when you marry somebody. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna marry your ass.
Well, you hope so.
Yeah.
Do it out of convenience or shotgun way.
I used to it.
Yeah, because that's real too. So 1,000%. So that's attractions, and honestly, I think that was a great conversation and understanding it, because one thing I've never understood is, as a kid growing up, you don't know what you don't know, so you just talking, you out there, you feeling like, you the Don Juan or whatever, and you get shot down, or you don't ask questions, or like how you said, where I used to be, I wasn't romantic, and then I got romantic, and then I don't know where the fuck I am now, but but at the end of the day, you got to be able to have a conversation with somebody, and if you could have an intelligent conversation like this, like, yo, I'm really digging on you, or like, hey, I feel like we're good friends, we're vibing. How about we do this again? How about we go out for a cup of coffee? Let's see where it goes.
Right. That's awesome. Or I'm really feeling you sexually, so maybe we meet next time at a hotel.
Do not give any advice like that. Scratch that from the record.
Just kidding.
You did not get that from Lyfe and Shyt podcast. They told me to do it, and we did. No, we did not.
Only do that with your husband or your mate.
Yeah, exactly. You did not get that from us.
Now, so what you do get from us is the Altipiano wine, which is delicious. And I'm going to refill while Tommy tells you more about it.
Shout out to winemaker Denise Clark for gifting us this bottle of Sangiovese.
Sangiovese.
And shout out to our producer, Trev, who said this is the OG wine. He said don't quote him on that, so we're not quoting him on it. So look it up though.
Thank you, Trev.
And if it is the OG wine, please leave a comment and say Trevor was right. Like, just leave a thumbs up, and Trevor was right, because he needs that. So because I'm gonna Google it too, and I'm like, Trev, you was right.
He was right. He was probably right.
More than likely, he's right. I'm willing to bet 96% Trev is right on this. But please look it up. Shout out to Denise Clark. Thank you so much for gifting us this bottle. Right. This is Lyfe and Shyt.
Lyfe and Shyt. I love you, baby.
I love you. Do us a favor. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe. Leave a review. Let us know what your thoughts are. That's the only way that this show is going to be successful. And we appreciate you. Talk with you next time.